What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a new video. Today we are in Kenosha, Wisconsin, just a little bit south of Milwaukee, and we're here because there is a little bit of a connection to Hollywood just down the street from me. The place behind me is a public library, and just a few blocks to the side of me is Lake Michigan. Now, just up here, I'm going to show you the original, that was the birthplace of Orson Welles. Now, Orson Welles was a legendary filmmaker, an Academy Award winner. The first film he ever made was Citizen Kane, and if you have been on my channel for a while, you know I just did the home in Hollywood. That was his last home, the home he passed away in. But let me show you the home that was the first home that Orson Welles lived in for the first 5 years of his life. So let's go take a look. Now, this is the neighborhood right here. There's a very quiet park and library across the street. This is a very nice neighborhood. I don't know too much about Kenosha other than the fact that Lake Michigan is just down this way right here. But it is an interesting city. It's got a very beachy vibe to it. And this is the place where Orson Welles called home the first 5 years of his life. This was his birthplace up here. Not this place, but I'll show you in a second. But Orson Welles' family had a lot of roots here in Kenosha. Well, this is a really amazing looking architecture. This, obviously it must have been a house at one point, but it's a funeral home now. But take a look at this. There's not too many places that you see built like this. Now tell me, would you live in this? If this was a home that was for sale, would you live in it? It looks like the definition of a haunted house. Now, as you can see, this is a very old neighborhood with a lot of historic looking homes. But this home right here, the dark blue one, this was the birthplace of Orson Welles. This was the first house that, well, he was born here, and he lived here for 5 years. But it's kind of an interesting piece of Hollywood history right here in the Midwest. Now, this does appear to be a duplex or a townhouse now, but it was 6116 7th Avenue. And this right here, this would have been the home of Orson Welles. It's a pretty good house for back in the day. He was born in 1915 and the family lived here until 1920. But he had a lot of roots here, a lot of Orson Welles' family. His whole ancestry, I guess, was from the Kenosha area. So there's a lot of ties to Hollywood history right here in this house and this neighborhood. But this might be a little bit of a short video, but I thought it was kind of a cool location. But I just wanted to show you guys that since I was here driving through town. But thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned. There's a lot of good stuff from Hollywood, Los Angeles, and a lot of other cool locations coming up in the very near future. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.